Hello everyone, how is your weekend going? Welcome! It's time for Saturday livestream. Welcome, Spiteful Angel, Engineer, Mr. Grey, Sword Saint, Mike Gonzalez, Matthews, Daniel Visrick, Heavy D, Basic Hermit, Jim Ray. It's Ruben here, the Anto 001, Jesus for you, Steve Martin, Cube, Doug McQuarrie, and Matty Daddy. Welcome, everyone. Nice to see you here already in the chat, and we are launching Fallout 76. Starting. Or is it? Oh, it is. Okay, something happening. It is loading. So today, we'll be playing a little bit with off-meta weapons. Harpoon gun first. I already experiment with it a little bit yesterday, but then I dropped a cursed one and didn't have really time to experiment with the cursed one yet. So there's Icebreaker, there's cursed Harpoon gun, and there's regular Harpoon gun, but I think regular not as fun as other versions. Loading. Hello everyone else joining us. Welcome. The game is loading. There we are. I was sniping here with this pipe gun. Pipe gun is off meta definitely too. No one is running with it, but surprisingly high damage. No one at the fissure site. Peace and quiet. See some scourge. If Vaz can cooperate. Oh, come on. Finally. %. Vaz is amazing. Yeah, torso shots are sufficient. Sometimes it's way more distance to the enemy and lower hit chance that it is hitting correctly, and other day it's 80%, 90% and miss after miss for no good reason. Is my jump even working? I'm not sure. Let's move to the camp first. Oh, there's Beast of Burden. Should I attend? I will attend Beast of Burden. Beast of Burden can drop the Holy Fire and Elder's Mark. Don't really need another Elder's Mark. Maybe I'll put in my vendor. I don't have a use case really for caps. So it's not like I can do something interesting with caps, unfortunately. Unless I will think about what can I do even with caps. There is this new vending machine, but that's 15 caps a pop. So it's not much. If they would at least allow me to just like buy as many bottles as I want, that would make sense, but they don't. How did someone die over there? Oh, we are already loading Brahmin with cargo. Why am I standing here doing nothing? My jump is affected. The bag with mutations. I will unbag it later at my camp. unbugging character. It's standard procedure now. We'll do the unbugging procedure at camp. Oh, it's done. Turtle. Here you are. A lot of people around, so that was quick. Ogre Gauntlet. Another one, but I already have one. So I don't need this Ogre Gauntlet. It's a really good gauntlet now, but anyone needs it? It's a spare. Spare Ogre Gauntlet. Take all workshops and put Sarsaparilla. Yeah, but that's a lot of work. Taking all workshops takes a lot of time. I don't know why there is a limit how many machines I can put at my camp. Why I cannot just spam them all over the place? Like, that's not a resource generator. That's a resource vendor. So I do not understand those limits. If you are selling it, that shouldn't be limited in the same time. The only system in which you have limits on buying stuff, that's basically called communism. Because the money has no value, government regulates everything, therefore you need to pay to buy stuff, but money is all regulated by government and doesn't make any sense, therefore some people would just buy everything as it's different than its actual value, the cost, so they regulate in the way that you can only buy limited amount of things. I remember it from the stories from my parents when outside of the money, you needed a ticket with allowance on how much stuff you can buy. So that was the system. So you had this ticket that say that you can buy like a pound of butter. So you were using this ticket to buy butter and still paying with money. After you use all your tickets, you couldn't buy any more butter because no tickets. So you're not allowed to buy more even if you had money. It was allowance. So why this machine has allowances here? Because restocking, I know it says it's restocking, but that doesn't make sense. You don't restock vending machine after one bottle. This vendor sells good food, Yasmin. And White Spring too. But I prefer this one as it's always at my camp, so I can check that. Oh, look at that, Wellington. Talking about good food. And maybe perception buff. Yeah, exactly. Why we cannot buy a big star, Sarsaparilla. Should be an option. Like, it's a vending machine. You should choose what you are buying, not random. No. I do have more Elder's Mark than I can ever use. I figured I carrying too many. Which one I can trade? Only the ones that are not crafted I can trade. So this one I can trade. And this one I can trade. I have too many. The 4 stars cannot be traded because after adding a 4 star it's no longer tradable. But those two I can put to my vendor. Or just put them on sale. No reason to hoard everything. What's the reasonable price? I will not put it for free as someone will just grab it and scrap it. I don't want it to be scrapped. I want to sell to someone who do need Elder's Mark. So 4,500 seems safe. It will not be purchased for scrap, so that's what I want. I want to prevent someone buying it for just scrap. This one I care less, so let's do 2,700. Now about my Harpoon gun. Oh, let's unbug the character maybe first. Character unbugging procedure. Switching loadouts. Not enough for the jump. So second step of unbugging character. Radix. Sort by lock. Radix. Follow up by diluted. Oh, consume any chems. Perfect. And now I can jump. That's my jump test. If I can jump over that, then my mutations are working. So that's my tester at my camp for mutations. Now mutations are working. Let's refresh all the food as we are at it. Okay. What do I want to do with the Harpoon gun, the cursed one? I do own a cursed Harpoon gun now. I do own Icebreaker too. Icebreaker is fun. Extra damage, but there is cursed one with higher fire rate. That's the main difference. The attack damage doesn't look like there is any damage on the weapon card. Is there a damage bonus or there is no damage bonus? That's hard to tell, unfortunately. What prefix do I want? I think I would go with limp damage, and for the 4-star, can I... Oh, fracturers. It can be fun with this one. If I go for fracturers. If not fracturers, then of course bullies would be really nice. Good synergy with other shotgun perks, but I want to have fun with fracturers. That makes sense. I would put bloody mess, I would put fracturers. We'll put together like heavy shotgun build for it. Do I want to go bloodied and low health, or do I want something else? I'm not sure if I want to go bloodied. I could. Bloodied would be the highest damage. And I cannot put 2-shot on the cursed version for some reason. It doesn't accept 2-shot. I was considering 2-shot, but it doesn't accept it. That would be a good option. So if I cannot have 2-shot... Squat is not particularly beneficent as it's firing so slow. Mutants is quite universal. Either mutants or blooded. I think I will go with blooded. And then fracturers. Can I craft? I can craft fracturers. And for the 2nd star, I think limb damage, the crippling one. So I need to craft one adrenal reaction mutation. And that will let me craft blooded. Oh, hello. Let's see. Harpoon again. Blooded. Crippling. Lightweight I keep, that's good, because otherwise that's a heavy gun. And fractures. That should be quite a nice combo. Flechettes and a scope on it. The range is quite good now. This patch it seems to be working way better than it used to be. And it does have a bleed. Bleed is quite high. Quite high amount of bleed on it. Gary Race, thank you a lot for 2 quid, appreciate that. No message to read from Gary, but thank you a lot for 2 quid, appreciate that. I will need a build to go with this as well, this Elder's Mark. Don't have too many slots. I was testing something on a sniper. What do I redo? Maybe cargo train? Because that's a fun build, but I will not go back for a while as I'm testing other stuff. So maybe let's redo that and rename it for like test. Whatever I will be using, I will be changing this build. I need one build that's changeable easily and not really assigned to anything permanently. So that will be a test loadout. And what we need to make the Harpoon gun work. I did play with Alien Disintegrator. I'm disappointed with its damage, unfortunately. I was hoping for better. I don't think there is a chance to use Bullet Storm with that. That's 7 projectiles, 3 shots. That will never get any stuck. So no Bullet Storm. What do we need? Ballistic ammo weights less. No, I don't need that. Basher, no need. Blocker, if I want to be tanky, running blooded. Do I want Bloodluster? Still bugged. It cuts the duration short. Therefore, damage is the same if you use it or not. Easy target, yeah, that's a must. Three or more projectiles, 30% range. Scatter shot to transfer limb damage. Oh, shotgun champ. Let's give up on barbarian. I want shotgun champ. Shotgun champ. More damage to crippled enemies. There is no spin up, so we don't need that. Damage against bleeding targets. I could use that too with Harpoon gun. Okay, how do I squeeze that in? Maybe no blocker then. Let's go all damage. Wound Salter. That's normally for melee, but it's against bleeding targets, and they will be bleeding with Harpoon. So it doesn't matter that it's a guy with a sword. Oh, chess is for you. Thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. And the message is... Love the new goal. +1 for Crusader pistol. Oh, you want to test Crusader pistol? We can take a look at Crusader pistol as well today. After the Harpoon gun then. Number Cruncher, Tank Killer, Grenadier. That's for sure needed. I think more will be needed. Something for scoped weapons. Like, this is a scoped weapon. So it can have a range or extra damage. Yeah, we could definitely use much higher perception. And is the Harpoon gun considered a heavy? I think it is. Wait, let's inspect it. I think it's considered a heavy gun. So that's a shotgun and a heavy gun. Isn't it? Scope, ballistic, big gun. So yeah, heavy. That's considered a heavy gun. So that's extra fun available here. We do need to realign the special somehow. Maybe cut down charisma. I can go with 1 charisma here, honestly, and put it all into perception. So now we do have we do need Grenadier if I want to have fun with scatter shot. So Grenadier stays, and I would like VATS accuracy, so I want awareness. Then, do I want to target torso? Yeah, why not? Santa Masochist and... Oh, where are the points? I need more points. I don't need adamantium. So that's 1 point I can get from endurance. Maybe I could cut down agility a little bit. It will take 1 point from endurance, 1 point from agility. We want this perception. Running out of points. Do I want even faster reload speed? Probably not, as it's firing pretty slow. It's not a bow, so we don't need archer perks. Which one do I want? Smart shot. Weak spot damage while aiming. Oh, Tormentor. There's Tormentor to go hand by hand with our crippling mechanics. So we cannot have smart shot if I want all of that. So no smart shot then. It's either smart shot or damage to torso. So 1 point left. Small guns, better accuracy. And that's not a small gun. That's a big gun. That's a big gun. One pointer. Long shot. Scope weapons, 30% more range and accuracy when aiming. I could go with that, as there's no other one pointer now. Yeah, I will go with that. We'll go with that. 14 endurance. Charisma. Only the essential one. Strength in numbers. Only essential one. There is not much room. We need demolition expert for extra explosions with limps and so on. Oh, Daniel, thank you a lot for 25 Polish zloty. And the message is... I like today's goal too. Thanks, Chassis, for support. Crusader pistol I mentioned earlier. We'll test that. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate the donation. So, Demo Expert. Scrapper. First aid. I'm not sure if I need first aid and so on. I don't need science here, but I do need the cryo. Cryologist for the other harpoon gun, the freezing one. So I want to be able to use both harpoons. So cryologist. I have 2 cryologists. Is there anything else I need? Under intelligence. Nerd rage if I'm playing bloodied. I will skip those 2. I will add nerd rage. I don't really need batches included either. Outside of fusion core weight. How much do I need power user? Probably not too much. There's no fire damage on it. Stabilized. For more accuracy, I could use that. Okay, I'm giving up batches included. I will run stabilized. That's 9. 9 intelligence. Hopefully that's enough. Onslaught, not really. We are not running Furious on it. We're running Blooded, so I don't need Onslaught. Onslaught is not perfect for shotgun type weapons. It works, but it's not as good as for fast firing weapons or super slow firing weapons. So let's go with... Enforcer will not work. That's small guns. I can have Gunfu. I can have Gunslinger for some extra damage. And... Okay, I don't really need as much agility, so I will add Born Survival. And I have 2 points. Oh, I need more luck, probably. Yeah, I need more luck. So I need 4 points to luck. So let's go rank 1 Born Survival. Move 4 points from agility to luck. So I need more luck. So that will be relatively low agility build. Bloody Mess, yes, that's what we need the most. Ricochet we need. Good with Salt would be nice to have. It's outside that to critical meter. Don't really need that. Scrounger, I don't need Scrounger here. I could have a use case for criticals, so mainly crit savvy. Maybe better criticals. Not sure if better criticals. 4-leaf clover will not work with multi-projectile weapons. That's kind of broken. But yeah, I think better criticals rank 1, so I can add Grim Reaper Sprint. Oh, I need one gun army. Wait, I need one gun army. So what do we switch? Maybe no class freak. I would like class freak too. I can probably go without Grim Reaper Sprint. Let's add one gun army. That's more important. Okay, that's something. So that's what we have. Those are the legendary perks. Should be good enough for a test. I will go blooded, so I drop my health. Okay, low health. Power armor. I will take the Rejuve power armor so I don't die. Rejuve will be constantly healing me. That's Overeater as well. Michael Mami, thank you a lot for joining Turtles Army. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. And may the shell be with you. Thank you very much. So we are focusing here on the blade effects, running power armor. Dilsila we cannot use. No, the Bloodluster. Wait, where is Dilsila? Wound Salter. Which one is Dilsila? Oh, there's no such perk. Is there a perk called Dilsila? I don't think so. There's no such perk. Unless I missed something. The more damage to the bleeding damage is Wound Salter. So we have that. We have that. We have everything at this point. Accuracy is really good on the Harpoon gun. Now, can it do damage? Let's take it for a little bit of a spin. Super mutants already wait for us in Westek. They love some good testing. Oh wait, Dilsila is under the perception card. But if it's just bleed, it will be very weak. Oh, I know which one you mean. Yeah, I remember now. So the Dilsila costs 2 points and it's just 10% for each impairment. So it would need to have at least 2 impairments to make it worth. And we only have bleed. Okay, then there is crippling, so we can have 2. That's about it, and I would need to replace something. It's like... yeah, it could have been used. What explosions! It's very explosive build. Very explosive build. Very explosive build I made here with this Harpoon. The damage is good. I don't even need criticals. What if I just... yeah, torso shot seems to be sufficient. That's some explosive build. Can I kill level 100 in one shot? It's killing them all in one shot now? Okay, this one survived. Oh, didn't. The bleed damage finished it off. And they do take damage. Okay, that's more damage than I anticipated it will do. Kaboom! This is a hilarious Harpoon gun. And I'm pretty sure Grenadier works on those bloody mess explosions too. They seem to be splashing way more than when I use it without Grenadier. To get even more explosions, I could consider getting higher luck than that. That would give me even more explosions. Exploding limbs. I can splatter them even more, can't I? If I'm going for all those explosions, why not go all in and add even more explosions? Enemies killed with a ranged weapon will explode. I need to upgrade that. 20% chance to explode added on top of everything else. Far flank fireworks for a little bit more explosions. And they should be generating harpoons from the fight. Yeah, I'm getting more harpoons back. Even more explosions now. The extra chance for... You see? Half of the health from the bloody mess explosion. And is the bloody mess explosion working through walls? I'm not sure. But I'm getting them all in one hit. The bleed. The bleed is doing quite a good job. Look at that. We'll finish it off. We'll finish it off. So even if I fail to kill in the first shot, they will indeed die. And if I get a headshot, that's like the splatters. The splatter is hilarious. The splatter is hilarious from the bloody mess. All those explosions. I don't know which explosion doing how much, but this is great. Like from off meta. Normally I don't like explosive weapons, but this one is a different beast. It's enemies who's exploding, not the projectile. Look at this, almost died. I didn't even hit this guy. It was just from explosions around. My bloody mess did like 2000 damage, I think that was on the numbers at least. Look at that. All this explosion. I think I killed one with just explosion. Where is this guy that was... There was some other super mutant I hit. It's almost guaranteed that something will explode now with this setup. With the scatter shot, bloody mess, and explosion on kills. That's the explosive action build. That's... I like it. From off-meta guns, I risk to say I really like it. 2 in 1 shot. See if they close enough. 2 kills, 2 super mutants with 1 shot. So that's a very powerful explosion. Like, super mutants do not die easily from just random splash. So that needs to be a lot to take it down. Okay, how will be the... What's the stat on the weapon? I know it's lying, but still. It's 347 by 7, so that's total 2500, 1400 bleed. And that's without killstreak, because killstreak already expired, yeah. So that's 2400 damage without the killstreak, 1400 from the bleed. It will make your enemies splatter. This is solid. This is surprisingly solid. The range is showing 308 with the perk added. How will be the VATS performance? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see the VATS performance. Out in the open. Maybe around some fissure site. That's the best place to test the VATS performance. Yeah, it was a time in the past when Harpoon was generating so many harpoons that everyone could pick up, and then people area looting were over encumbered from someone else generating harpoons in the area. So for head and torso, like it's average. You need to be relatively close, but you can take down group of those enemies. Like those explosions are not small. Those explosions are not small. The VATS accuracy could have been better. Yeah. Does it always trigger? But what it does, it takes them all down. Critical to the head. Wow, that's quite nice. Look at that. Exploded the Scourge Beast. Exploded the Scourge Beast. Takes down Scourge Beast, so it's not weak at all. Easier to aim down the scope than VATS. Yeah, the VATS is not perfect, and it does work. How will our Icebreaker? Oh, Icebreaker? No, that will not be more explosions. That will be different. As now, it will be Cryo Hazard on kills, but will not have explosions from crippling. So it's Bloody Explosion, Cryo Explosion, and regular explosion from the Legendary perk possible. Let's try this one on something. Bots on Parade, you can try it there. Harpoon gun, yeah, we're running Harpoon gun. The other one that we were using, it was Cursed one that drops from Air Williams, and now we are using a Cryo one that was dropping in previous season. Now I think you can buy it from Mortimer, if I'm not mistaken. Now the Cryo Harpoon. Icebreaker. So bad Icebreaker cannot be make 4-star. If I imagine Icebreaker with this added limb explosion on top of everything. And where those enemies will be coming from. It's not a VATS sniper, so VATS accuracy is not great on this particular one. No one's coming. I was expecting some visitors. Coming from this way. Shouldn't there be like wave after wave attacking? Really like no enemies coming. Daniel was able to shoot some of them in VATS before I see them. Oh, there is someone coming. Cryo splatter with bloody splatter all in one. So that's additional impairment. So maybe with that the deal sealer, but what I would replace with the deal sealer? I could give up even more on VATS if it's already not as great. I could replace that with deal sealer. Each impairment. So with this cryo there's more impairments. This cryo is added. So they crippled. They're frozen and bleeding. That will be a little bit more. Crippled, frozen, bleeding. 3 impairments at least. Now. Who's fighting here? The VATS accuracy is unfortunately not great. For the good VATS, I think we would need to add a VATS on the 2nd star, but I prefer the limb damage. And it works with the bullet shield, which is super nice. The single shot make you super tanky. You can really run it at 10% health easily with power armor. Doubt McQuarrie, thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. No message to read, but I appreciate the $5. Thank you. Come on, bots. Drop me at least Enclave mod. And there's 11 hostiles somewhere? Where? Oh, I found one. Torso or head is the same hit chance? That's odd. Still 5 enemies. Oh, there they are. One over there. Okay, all killed. All of them frozen. What did I get? Nothing. Nothing. Some short laser pistol and sturdy robot. Spiteful Agile, thank you a lot for $5. And the message is good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Good evening, Spiteful Agile. Morning for you, I think. Yeah, evening here, morning for you. Welcome. And thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. Where do we take this harpoon gun now? For a spin. I don't want to chase Super Mutant Horde. I have no reason to do. Oh, I didn't check even free item and challenges for today. Let's do that real quick. Oh, supply package. One more supply package. Challenges for today. Trying to produce springs, build anything in a shelter, vintage, beverage, eat candy, kill mole miners, kill more rats and mole miners. They want me to do one raid. I don't really want to build in a shelter, but it's easy. I will keep it. That's easy. Maybe weekly. Oh, weeklies are done. Okay, so I can reroll the shelter stuff. Built a heavy machine gun turret. Why I didn't get this one when I was tinkering with turrets? The workshop workout. Oh right, heavy machine gun turret. Let's see if I will get a team for a raid. I know Harpoon gun probably not the best for the raid, but why not give it a shot? Why not give it a shot at defense? It should be good at defending mole miners, at least for stage 2. At least for stage 2. Don't know if I can go bloodied like that, or should I heal a little bit? Well, we do have a team straight away, so let's see. How well is the Harpoon gun gonna do in the raid? It should do quite decent damage, I think. I doubt the Guardian can be frozen, so that's probably will not be happening. I could boost my total health for the raid and just stay at very low percentage still. Could work. I have a lot of health boosters in my stash, I will do that. If not, then no. I have 4 and 1 is close to spoiling, so we'll eat it. That's 250 to my max health booster. Push the Pemmican. Force the update. Oh no. Yeah, I wanted to update my stats and that's what's happening there. Thank you. Thank you. I will go with just under 20%. 10 is probably too little. 20%. That should be fine. 20% is 158 health. That should be fine. With the amount of tankiness this build has. And rejuvenators, overeaters. Oh, perfect bubblegum. Perfect bubblegum. Do I have them? I do. Need to buy more. Oh, I forgot the Guardian is already killed. So we are starting from the stage 2. I tend to have the Guardian killed. So I test something on the Guardian, I forgot to reset it. And then the Guardian is already pre-killed. Oh, thank you for the lunch books. I can actually open Scout's banner one. I don't know how much it's gonna help here, but yeah, let's do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Is my jump working? I think it is. Not 100% sure. I think it's working. Maybe let's just in case. Oops. Don't die. Just in case refreshing that. Okay, ready? Pressing the button. I need to defend, at least early on. I need my daily completed. Then I can go and farm. Look at those explosions. Will be a runner, but first I need to complete my daily. And it's freezing them, so that's working on them. Freezing, exploding. And yeah, the cryo field remains, so whatever next is running, they being slowed down. So whenever they explode, they leave. It's not very visible here, but they do leave behind a cryo field. They did it all? No, not yet. Oh, what are I doing here? Leave the cryo field here. Cryo fields everywhere. Ten out of 10. Okay, I'm running. I'm running then. Ah! I was thinking I will do. I didn't help much. Went for a run and snap. I was thinking I can run next to him, very quickly grab that and go away. I didn't. Milker Mummy, thank you a lot for $2 and the message is mind reviewing ultrasonic Gatling laser, high rate of fire. It is very high rate of fire. I like the low rate of fire version more, but yeah, the high rate of fire can be absolutely used. We'll see how much we can review. The Harpoon gun is definitely awesome. The Harpoon gun will get its own videos. I have fun with it. It's way better performance than I anticipated early. The performance of the Harpoon is great. Not as great performance on me running here, unfortunately. We managed to get killed instantly after I ran for the canister. Instantly. Michael Small, thank you a lot for donating a membership to Zoomy. And welcome. May the shell be with you. Thank you very much, Michael Small. No sneak Gauss rifle. Yeah, it can be used. But I prefer, I think, than Gauss rifle, the pipe gun, to be honest. So you don't need to charge it. The Gauss rifle is good as a high damage, high range sniper. But for other use case scenarios, I don't see it as useful. There's still 3 people alive, so there is a chance. Fortunately, I am not alive, but I did my daily, so I kind of fulfilled the objective for myself. Hopefully will not fail that, as it's only like 2 canisters away from the goal. And that would be terrible if that would be a fail because of me. But yeah, the icebreaker was doing really good in the defense phase. All those cryo fields helps a lot, so they slow down so you have time to kill them. You don't need to rush so much, as they will not be able to run fast. 60% slow. Like 1 canister missing. You got it, guys. 1 canister. Oh, there it is. I will probably be getting so many harpoons that I cannot move. I need to be switching to a different weapon after successful stage, when I'm not dead, of course. This huge downside that make pipe guns unplayable, no skins. Good one, Rascal. Yeah, that can be a big downside for some people. 447 harpoons. How can I move still? That's a miracle. Strength box mod. I will keep this one. Ammo box. Most of those harpoons need to go. I'm not able to fire so many in any stage. Oh, drop health a little bit. Toxic goo. 2 bottles. Will this harpoon work well on the generator? I hope it will. I'm ready. Need to go down in 2 shots, otherwise I will delay everyone. Be good, generator. Die quickly. And everyone on position. Okay. Oh, 1 shot? That's nice. I was not expecting that. 1 shot. The VATS is not working up with me here. Oh, finally. I think it's better to just shoot them without VATS. Oh, what? B. Nope. You're not gonna fix it. Oh, robots cannot bleed? This robot was not bleeding. They removed the bleed from those robots. Oh, I didn't switch the weapon again. I'm producing huge amounts of harpoons. Oh, turtle, how you can forget every time to switch the weapon. And I do have something to switch, like this Gauss rifle will produce me the very valuable Ultrasight 2 mil. And now for this stage. Ha! One shot, so that's gonna work. One shot kill. Oops. Nope, nope. Stay away. Oh, not the frog. Nope. Why is this guy so fast today? Very fast stalker. But Harpoon is one shot on those. So it can be used here. Oh, not the frog. Not the frog. Reload the Harpoon. Alright, the guy slowed down a little. Oh, it's changing direction. Why are you changing direction? Come on, Stalker. It's coming. Stop it. Oh no. Scout's banner saved me. I don't know how, but sometimes scout banners work. Other day they don't. Sometimes they do. And we got it. The stalker neutralized. That scout banner saved me. Come on, creatures. They're close. Oh, there is one. And there is other death cloak ID coming. I don't think I can pop the big crystal in one shot. But someone else did shoot it. It's pop. How much damage am I doing to the crystal? Oh, it does pop it in one shot? I think I popped the crystal in one shot. Unless it was already damaged. I'm not sure. Does it really pop crystals in one shot? Where is the creature? Is that the last one? Yeah, we got... No, oh no, no. I didn't change the weapon. I keep forgetting. I didn't change it on any stage. I didn't change the weapon on any stage. That's a grand failure. Icebreaker. Didn't change it on any stage. Snake. The snake with harpoons. Where are you, snake? Snakey snake? Oh, snake can be frozen? Seems like snake can be frozen. I cannot really aim for eye. This is too low vast accuracy for me to do that. But snake seems to be frozen. Can I cripple the plate? How much does it take? I don't think I can cripple the plate. Probably too low of the limb damage with Icebreaker to cripple the plate. But I can be freezing it, so it's slower. So it's some kind of a help. Doesn't show any markers of being frozen. It does take bleed and limb damage. I almost died here. Oh, no, no, nope, nope. Switch the weapon. This time I remembered. The harpoon gun can be used. I would not say it's a go-to weapon for the raid. It's doing something. And I managed to change, luckily, finally. Nice harpoon farm. Yeah, I did a nice harpoon farm that was not intended. Oh, I didn't check if I can one-tap the tail. That would be a good test, but crystals are indeed one-tap. So now what are we testing? Crusader? So I don't know if I can test any more Harpoon, like it's working great. Both versions, a cursed one and the icebreaker. Of course there's regular too. I have regular that I was running around with. With VATS hit chance added, it does hit in VATS. So awareness and VATS hit chance if you want to use it in VATS. Otherwise it's unusable in VATS without this VATS hit chance. So that's too little, like it's hover around 50 to 60% VATS hit chance. That's not enough, so you need to add that, then you are close to 90%. And that's working then. Let's scrap all the loot. Oh, Encrypted. Okay, we'll join Encrypted before we start tinkering with other stuff. Good that I have relatively high carry weight. Yes, I'm going for Encrypted. Going for Encrypted. I can blow up some robots. So Harpoon definitely is cool, because that's the only ranged weapon that can utilize Bloody Mess now, with all the changes. It's not possible to utilize Bloody Mess, now you can. Someone forgot to press the button. Got it. Got it for you guys. There we are. Top of the world. Oh! There's turret camp! I'm like, what is raiding those rockets? There's UFO turret camp. Raining rockets. It's a little bit too far to snipe it. I would need to aim above. Or get a VATS critical. Oh! Whoa! I did somehow hit the eye? And managed to blow up like a bunch of robots. Sometimes at 30% it hits. And sometimes it struggles at 90. You never know. Where's the boss? That invisible boss must be as the rockets are raining. There it is. I hit it. It can bleed and burn, but it cannot... I mean, it can burn and be poisoned, cannot bleed. So they remove the bleed from robots. It cannot get frozen. Those rockets will not stop raining until we kill everything here. Where? What is being targeted? Okay, it stopped. Oop. One more. But they do, like you see, they cannot bleed, but the bloody mess explosion is still happening. So the bloody mess explosion can happen to them, but they do not show a marker for bleed. So that's interesting. But bloody mess explosion, because bleed is on the Harpoon, is happening. There's an Enclave event? Oh, wait. Where? Oh, there is. Okay, I'm coming. So many events now that worth attending, because Enclave events were added to rotation. Can drop a good stuff now. Is Troubleshooter best first star for Ghoul? Yes, I would say so. You cannot use overeaters. Other options are quite weak. You could go Vanguards too, but in case of power armor, that's such a little difference if you have Vanguards or not. I would rather have Troubleshooters, and then you don't need to switch power armors. Everything's exploding. Where is this gunfire coming from? Here. See? One shot, 2 super mutants. Only one Harpoon hit. Still doing the full bleed damage. And they improved Deputy Harpoon a little bit. The projectiles were dropping down way more in the past. Now they still have a drop-off. When you fire straight on high distance, the projectiles will slowly go down and hit below where you are aiming. But it's not as much as it was in the past. So it's only a little bit of projectile drop-off. The bombardment. Pemmican collector is nice, but you can get pemmican from other players in high quantities. It never spoils. So it's better to get a cooker. Meat generators are better than pemmican collector. Pemmicans is easy to obtain. If someone would say that they need pemmican, I can drop it for them. Look at my collection of pemmican. Anyone need 100 pemmicans? I can give you 100 pemmicans, as that never spoils. Don't even know. Do people need pemmican? Can put some pemmican in my vendor. Not too much, as it will be heavy in vendor, but I can put some. The Dark Side 69, thank you for extending your Prime sub. Appreciate that. No luck with event. This is fine. How much pemmican can I add here? I need to unlock it for a second to put it on sale. How much 10 will take, space-wise? 15 caps, it's a lot, wait. I don't want it to be expensive. 1 cap. Okay, I can sell more. No, there you go. If someone needs pemmican, it's 40 being sold at my camp vendor for 1 caps each. Pemmican gives endurance. Pemmican is for carnivores, and it's giving... Lock it again. It's giving 8 endurance for carnivores. Now, do I have any Crusader pistol? And I need to check some of my weapons and scrap something. I have too many weapons. I cannot have so many weapons. I need to either scrap some weapons or add weightless to them. This alien disintegrator is weightless already, so it can stay weightless. Okay, let's sort it by weight. Wait, what's heavy and I can reconsider? This one need to stay. Those 3 need to stay. My charging ultrasonic Gatling laser I really like. Shredder. That need to stay. What about this? Mutants. It's mutants. It's polished. I'm not currently using this setup, so I will make it weightless. Pinpointers Gauss Mini. It's the high damage one. I may need to use it sometimes. Holy Fire. AP cost. I'm not using it for VATS. That can be applied weightless. And what's this one? It's 20 pounds. I will keep it. Like Gauss Mini is meta now, so I will keep it. Final word cannot be redone. I want to keep it in my collectibles. Elder's Marks, Ogre Gauntlet. It's 16 pounds. Okay, I can do weightless with this one. Spyhander cannot be redone. And it cannot be crafted, so I cannot get rid of it. Grand Finale cannot be modified. A laptop cannot be modified. This Elder's Mark, no, that stays. That's 14 pounds. I will put weightless on it. Railway Rifle. It was so good in the past. 14 pounds. Still usable, so I will keep it for now. Western Spirit cannot be modified. Cold Shoulder. This one is craftable. I can get rid of that now. Yeah, I could get rid of that. Unlock it and scrap. Red Terror cannot be modified. That can stay. That cannot be modified. My Western Revolver. I don't want to modify. Okay, that should give me already some space. That should give me already some space. At least a little bit. So Cold Shoulder, temporary scrapping. And now, yeah, exit fire armor. We modify some of those weapons to weightless, lightweight, for storage purposes. So I don't want to get rid of them, but I'm currently not using. So I'm gonna switch them to the lightweight variants. No, strength is better, but for storage purposes, it will be lightweight. The downside is it's going to cost more and more script to keep modifying it. Luckily, I'm getting a bit of script every time I'm scrapping something, so that's fine. That's it. Now those items can go back to storage, which I wanted to move back to storage. I don't honestly need to carry both snipers, so one can go back to storage. Close back to storage. Oh, I'm supposed to modify Holy Fire too. Holy Fire. Lightweight. How many Elder's Marks do I have? Too many, I gonna say. Okay, a lot stored, and we still have a bunch of room. So that's great. Elder's Mark I can store. I'm not currently using. The dragon is fun, but I'm not currently using the dragon. Plasma caster not currently in use. Okay, so that's a bunch of stuff stored. Maybe some power armors. Excavator. Okay, those are keep. Alright. Managed to move a lot of stuff around. I didn't check. Was there a Crusader here or not? Sorted normally. Supposed to run and test Crusader. Do I need to craft a new one or is there one? Do I have Crusader? I do. Furious Crusader. Yeah, getting plasmas are collecting dust, that's true. So we need to change a build. What would be the suitable build for the Crusader? Stealth Commando? I think that's like Stealth Commando type weapon. Switching to Stealth Commando. What do I have on my Crusader? Furious Crusader pistol. Furious Rapid on it, that's optimized already. And missing 4-star. Crusader, is that a VATS weapon? I'm pretty sure that's a VATS mainly weapon. AP cost of 14. So that should be pinpointers. Should be pinpointers. We'll need to craft pinpointers for it. Cryo. Pyro. Which receiver would you recommend? Cryo? Slowing down enemies? Or this Pyro? Pyro doesn't look particularly promising. I think it's Cryo that's the best, although the numbers will be lying most likely about the energy portion of the damage, and like shows the same. There is no way it's the same damage. So the numbers are definitely lying. Fusion on Cryo. Gonna keep fusion for a moment. Standard long barrel already. Range 180. Large magazine. Reflex sight or scope. Reflex sight does nothing. So we can put scope on it. Pyro is nice with Pyromaniacs. Yeah, that could be nice with Pyromaniacs, that's true. I don't like to keep too much stuff on mules. I keep forgetting what is where. I know I could make a spreadsheet and keep track of it. But I'm usually not doing that. I will go for pinpointers. If that's a VATS weapon, we are aiming for the weak spot. We'll start with fusion, but then we change. This is a stealth weapon. I'm not really sneaking around too much now, but we can try. Over encumbered. I need to check what perks do I have currently. Let's empty those generators. I'm at my camp. These generators are quite quick. Keep producing stuff all the time. Carry weight is very low. Probably serums already expired. Way too many stimpaks. Another reason being overweight. You have fusion cells, so that's great. I don't want to equip anything on ally. I want to reload. 24 shots. Serums. And where did my food disappear? Do I have any smoked? I don't have. Where is my smoked Maluk fillet? Generator. What are you doing? Where's my smoked Maluk fillet? That's not good. That should be locked. Red steak and red scorpion steak should be locked too. Alright. I don't have smoked Maluk fillet anymore. Did my expired? No, it's still working for 23 minutes. So this generator better hurry up, or I will not be able to move after that expires. What perks do we have equipped? Oh, the bullet storm I have on this build. Big guns and so on. I cannot really use that with Crusader. It's not gonna work. So I can switch off the bullet storm. Can add some carry weight in this place. Sterling Pharmacy. 4 points left. Is there anything that I would need to switch? Yes. Science. There was science. Science. There's standardizer. Some essentials. Don't want to tinker too long. There is... Oh wait, there is no onslaught. I'm spec opposite. I'm spec with all of the bullet storm, not onslaught. We need onslaught. I could consider keeping modern renegade, but I want onslaught. Onslaught. Okay, that's quick swap, and I'm already spec for crits, which is good. Okay, that will be the minimalistic approach. We just need to fill up 4 points under strength with whatever can be remotely useful, as I don't want to move the points around. So maybe strong back, and what else? Blocker is too much. We just add more carry weight for now. Oh, Dale, thank you for 50 points, slot. I appreciate that. And the message is, hi, T. I did our last raid with Strangler Heart, Chameleon, 4 Nocturnal, 5 Rangers, and Furious 2535 Vipers Gauss Mini. You should try it. This setup works great. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, the synergy with Strangler Heart, yeah, with Vipers. The problem is my Strangler Heart is spec for PvP that I'm not doing for a long time. Oh, chess is for you. Thank you a lot for $5. And the message is, which 4 stars will you add to your vendor? Whatever good ones I can craft. So I would probably add some, if we hit the goal, I would add some pinpointers, rangers. Not to make profit, but mainly to just let people buy them. There's 15k, that's way below the market price, and I do not need caps. But I can craft some awesome ones like EGs. I can craft, conductors and so on I wouldn't, as that's relatively easy to obtain. The good one and hard to get, so EGs, some fracturers, limit breaking, pinpointers, pounders, rangers, reflective, scanners, stabilizers. That's what I'd be looking to put into the vendor. I don't know how much as they cost to craft, so it will not be unlimited amount, but at least 2 dozens of that I could craft and put to vendor, the good ones. But I don't know if we hit the goal, as we are 6 out of 10 at this moment with 30 minutes left. If we don't, then the goal will be reused another week, or we change the goal. For now, let's see how this fusion gonna work. What armor am I wearing? Unyielding endurance. Okay, that will be fine. Not perfect for stealth, but good for tankiness. No one here. Maybe they inside. How's the Crusader gonna do? What do we expect from the Crusader? Oh, you nuking Kitty Bear? Nuke the Air Williams. That will be the best. We'll see what Air Williams will give us. Maybe the shovel. That could have been better, to be honest. It's a lot of shots to take it down. It's firing quite fast, but still. About headshots. Can pop them. It's a stiff competition. The VATS hitches is not bad, and when it gets some stacks of onslaught, it's doing good. Maybe reverse onslaught would be better with that. At least in the case of super mutants. How much damage with reverse onslaught it would do? If I take Modern Renegade and put reversed one. Oh, they noticed me. That's not good. When I'm in danger, the damage seems to be too low. Reverse onslaught has no time to get those stacks, so that may be a reason. Now we have almost full reverse onslaught. Can I get stealth? Okay. Full reverse onslaught. How much is that gonna compensate? Okay, way better. Now I can two-shot. So the reverse onslaught is very important if you want to have the opening damage. But even with the critical, it's not enough to one-shot them. But now the damage added sneak and everything. But if I wouldn't sneak, What will be the damage without sneaking? Not bad. You can take them down. We'll need to see how Cryo gonna perform. As Cryo is more interesting, to be honest, than Fusion. Oh, Spiteful Angel! Thank you a lot for $5. And the message is, since I'm on Xbox, this is for those who can visit your vendor. Thank you a lot, Spiteful Angel. And Justin Adair, or Adair, with $5 saying, thanks for a great channel. It's great to try out the new builds you put out there. Thank you a lot, Justin. Appreciate that. Let's switch to Cryo. So now we are relatively close with the goal. Oh, Kitty Bear with €6 saying, can you make choo-choos? I cannot, unfortunately. I cannot craft choo-choos. That's the one I cannot craft. But appreciate that. So we are one donation away from goal. So now it's possible with time 27 minutes. So that's doable now. I was thinking we'll not hit it today, but maybe. And there is a nuke. But now we have Cryo. For that we need 10 mil. This 10 mil is plentiful. How much should I take? Maybe 5,555 gonna be fine. We'll see on the boss how well the freezing gonna go. A colossal problem. And we hit the goals! Thank you, Spiteful Angel, for the final $5 and the message. Yay, we made it. That's the message from Spiteful Angel. Yes, it's done. So after this arrow fight, I'm placing those legendary mod boxes in my vendor to see what's gonna happen. Will people be buying them for 15k caps? I intentionally want the price to be 15k caps, so no one can really buy more than 2 at once, as 40k caps is the limit. So after you buy 2, even if you are sitting at max caps, you don't have enough for a third one. That's intentional price. 15k. As to buy 3, you would need 45k, and you can only have 40k. Even if you go to the vendor, you can get another like 1000. So that's still not enough. And JHDM1, thank you a lot for a Prime sub, appreciate that, and may the show be with you. What's gonna happen when my Smoke Mylok filler expire? I should be still fine, I have quite a lot of carry weight. And time on my filler, 13 minutes, so maybe it will be still running through the combat. Urban Pixels, you all spend up after buying Daniel plants. Yeah, I don't really need caps, so I'm not selling them because I need caps. The price is just to limit how much one person can pay. That's opposite to selling. As I was trying in the past to just put 4 stars in the donation box in higher quantities, but that just results in the race. Whoever will be first in this donation box to grab them. Like that's not exactly the goal I want to achieve. I don't want to create a race. Whoever gonna get all the 4-star boxes first. It's more like everyone can get 4-star boxes with exchange for caps that otherwise have not much value. And for people that cannot really afford it, that usually means they're not endgame yet and they shouldn't be buying 4-star mod boxes. Like if you have players that 15k caps is for them like a lot and imaginable amount of caps, then they clearly are not yet on endgame. Why is the scope so stable? It's quite stable. It's not like that on every weapon. Look how little sway there is. How is the sway determined in this game? Some scope weapons are moving like that, but this one is barely any movement. You see that? That's microscopic movement on the scope. How is that determined? Which weapons sway how much? Oh yeah, shooting ghouls, you can explode them all in one shot with the harpoon gun. Ghouls are the best for group explosions. They enjoy that a lot. There is no zoom levels on the pistol. But every scope opens from the basic zoom level, and they sway more. So even the long scope starts from the small zoom, and then you need to press the button to zoom in. Pop Psycho buff. Extra boost. Yeah, I have serum here. A bunch of coffee. Oh, I need to switch this reverse onslaught. Now when the fight starts, I remember. Like, for this fight, I cannot have reversed. Okay. Cannot have reversed for this fight. So I will be spamming the bullets. So normal onslaught. Assuming L not gonna die before I get there. Yeah, already full stacks. How am I doing? Am I freezing it? Is it frozen? Does it look frozen? I wanted to see if I can freeze it with Cryo Crusader, but yeah, the damage is decent. But I'm not really freezing it. Yeah, I don't think I can freeze it. The advance accuracy is quite good. I don't know if I really need faster fire rate. With the faster fire rate on this weapon, I have fire rate of 54, which maybe I don't even need as much. 54 means 5 shots per second. That's quite a lot. That's about as fast as you can comfortably press the trigger. Fire rate of 80 is about the limit for manual pressing of the trigger. Until finger is really tired with fire rate of 80. Oh, I got more ammo than I spent. Okay, we'll take it for a test around the Scourge Beasts, but first we go back to my camp after we get the rewards. And we waste caps from the system. Because I will not be able to spend those caps anywhere, so those caps will just go to directly to Todd Howard packet. Directly to Todd Howard packet. Hello, Val. Think explosive needed with cryo mod to freeze faster? You're welcome, Leo. Oh, I didn't put a power armor. Gonna take some rats. Okay. Middle of the nuke zone. Doesn't matter which one. I just need to enter one before rats will start killing me. Faster. Radiation is here. I got a pickaxe. They want to keep a pickaxe. Is that weightless? I'm not sure if I... Where is this pickaxe? Oh, the first one on the top. It is weightless. I think I will keep it for now. It's the cursed effect. Give it a little bit of attack speed. Will add it to my collection. Sometimes I need one of those and I don't have it. It's better to have it and not need it than other way around. Vendor. Oh, you don't even need to escape the mine. It will put you outside when the timer runs out. You could wait outside too, that's true, but what a difference. Outside there's radiation. I don't want to wait outside. Let's get those 4 stars rolling. Do I have any 4 stars in my stash? I do, so I can... I mean, no, I can put stabilizers there. Rejuvenators, or not. Wait, rejuvenators I can craft or cannot? I think I cannot. Wait a second, double check. I don't want to sell the ones that I cannot craft, then that's a problem. Rejuve. Yeah, I cannot craft rejuve yet. So rejuve stays. Stuff that I cannot craft, I need to save, so then I can scrap it and learn it, and then I will be able to craft. Reflective I can craft. Sobons I cannot craft and it's useless. Polished I cannot craft. Chuchus I cannot craft. So reflective stabilizers and we craft other. I want a good amount so everyone will have a chance. EGs. Fracturers. Limit breaking. Pinpointers. Pounders. I don't know if anyone needs pounders. I do one. Rangers. Reflective. Scanners. Yeah, that's probably a lot already. Let's see. I need room in my stash too. I have room. Okay, I did room. I forgot I already did the room. Okay. Mods. Is that couple dozens? 4, 8, 10, 12, 13, 17, 21, 23, 25. Yeah, that's good. Putting them in. And they will be here until they all get sold. Maybe I will craft more of the ones that will run out. Yeah. There we go. We'll see if anyone needs it. That's a sale. That's way below. Or some are already disappearing. That's way below the value. What I do about those caps? Maybe let me run there quick. Maybe I can spend caps, so not exactly every single cap will be wasted. How do you farm so many legendary modules? By scrapping legendary mod boxes. That's the main source. And legendary mod boxes drop in the raid. If you are doing the whole raid, you are getting lots of legendary mod boxes. And then you scrap them. And over time, it's more and more legendary modules in your stash. Trying to run real quick now. The wrong side. I ran to the wrong side. Science. I think it's medical wing. Oh, no, that's science wing, is it then? No, it's... yeah, science. Science wing, not medical wing. Science wing. Maybe a little bit better prices, as I'm already doing that. Not gonna min-max everything, but I'm wearing already unyielding. Let's try to spend. Maybe I sell something. Extract vendor caps. Notes. Aid. Selling aid. Buying other stuff. Vendor does not have enough caps. Wait, the water. Oh, I managed to burn caps. So if someone buys now, at least the caps have been burned. So I already sold. How much did I sold? You can actually see it after you click on that. And vending history. See? I already sold. Kasumi kills. You can even see who's buying what. Limit breaking for Kasumi kills. Fractures for Kitty Bear. Pinpointers for Daniel. Oh, I sold Elder's Marks too. And Pemicans. For 1 cup. Pemicans sold. For 1 cup each. We need to sell more Pemicans. As I'm waiting, I need to eat candy and alcoholic, vintage alcoholic beverage. Candy. Vintage beverage. Got that. Anything else that I need to eat? No, I need to build those heavy machine gun turrets in workshop or camp. I spent all the caps. Can I move out of here? I cannot move out of here. I'm just getting caps. I have too much salt. Should put that to the vendor too. This new salt collector is awesome. I have too much salt now. Meat and hound meat. Irradiated sarsaparilla. I don't need this one. Regular one I keep for now. Roast Maluk meat. Sugar bombs. I don't really craft that. No need. How much do I need? 18k to buy another. Maybe I should wait here for a second. There's still a bunch of 4 stars. So it's possible that I will sell something. 22 mods left. And that's all 4 star? I think that's all 4 star. Anyone is buying? I don't know. I feel as soon as I move out of here to build those turrets, someone gonna buy something and I'll be overflowing with. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Someone gonna buy them. Okay. I don't even want to bother with selling back anymore. That's emptied, and I can go build those heavy turrets. Yeah, you need a lot of limit breaking if you want to crit every other shot. 4 is the minimum, I think. With 4, it's 20... 25 luck. So 4 is like the minimum. Alright. Heavy turrets. Daring heavy, is that counting or not? Oh. How much budget does the turret take? I cannot put a turret down. I can remove some stuff. Don't need those lights. Maybe I get rid of... I like my pyrotechnics set. What do I get rid of? This workbench? I have other ones. So this for now I can get rid of. Reduce the lights a little bit. And I don't want to reduce number of vendors. Is that enough to build a turret? Hey, they do not count. Need to be regular. Heavy machine gun regular. Yeah, they do count. Can only build one at a time. That's how much budget turret is. Luckily now it's easy to switch from build to scrap with the new menu. And full on caps again. Yeah, that cost a lot of traffic here. Those 4-star legendary sale cost a lot of traffic. Oh, I already built enough. I think that's done. Yeah, challenge is done. Daniel, thank you for another 10 points slotted. The message is you should do more of that giveaways. I could consider more, yeah. I could consider more. How much is it even sold already? Is there anything left? Yeah, there is left some stuff. What was sold mostly? Pinpointers all sold. Not conductors. Limit breaking sold. Rangers I see sold. Mostly is one left. Only when you're online, Rascal is not. Rascal is a good one. Rascal is saying more of that, but only when I'm online. A bunch of them is selling. I will see over time. I'm not adding more for now, as that cost a lot of modules. Like the crafting endeavor of that stuff drained some of my legendary modules. I was at what, 14,000 or close to 14,000. Now I'm at 10,000. So each giveaway takes quite a chunk of my modules away. So I cannot do them too often, but whenever I'm going above 10,000, I can do them. Like 10,000 is my comfort level for legendary modules. With 10,000 modules, I can do entire new build from scrap. Like the entire power armor, a set of weapons, regular armor, everything from 1 to 4 star, fully catered up with those 10,000 modules. And I will have like half left for the next time. That's why 10,000 is my comfort level. There's an enclave event. Can I make bullies? Yes, I think I can. Like, bullies is from the named legendary weapon, so we can easily make it. Like, when it's a named legendary weapon, like what not everyone knows about those legendary modules, not only you will learn them, but as well, you will get a lot of other stuff. Like, for example, that's conductors. You craft that and scrap for conductors. Oh, and that's bullies. So you craft a bunch of Valkyrie and scrap them. You will get a bunch of bullies and you will learn how to craft bullies. And Valkyrie is dropping from the turret boss. Therefore, it's very easy. Like, bullies is the easiest useful 4-star legendary to obtain yourself. You just farm robot. And you will learn how to craft Valkyrie. You will craft a bunch of Valkyrie and then you will have bullies. A bonus. You know what's the bonus of crafting the Valkyrie? When you craft it the lowest possible level, you are getting fusion core every time you craft it. And fusion cores you can put into your ammo box. So that's a bonus. And someone said there is Enclave event, but I think I'm late. Yeah, there was Enclave event. But let's test the pistol on some Scorch situation. And when you really need legendary modules, you can just buy random legendary mod boxes from player vendors and scrap them. Outside of range, it's like barely doing damage. She needs to fly closer. Is it freezing her? It is. Okay, it can kill relatively good. Would be probably even better with this explosive. As explosive would give me more stack of onslaught, so I can try to switch to explosive. Oh, only 13 mods left. Out of 25 4-stars I was selling. Yeah, that was still a lot of demand. And I can produce only so many. Unfortunately, only raid runners have access to 4-star mod boxes, and they can produce them and sell them and provide to community, but to limited amount. If there is not enough raid runners, there is not enough then 4-star legendary. Are we doing daily up? Okay, I will join. Give me a second. Would just like to craft and equip explosive for this pistol. Faster fire rate doesn't seem like it's so great. The bubble heads. Another thing when you run the raid, you're getting bubblehead boxes. And those are needed to craft legendary. Okay, I will join you. How do we get the gun? The plant drops from daily ops. Occasionally is sold by not Merma, by Minerva. But drops from daily ops. There's a lot of cool plants in daily ops. It was a while since they added any new plants to daily ops. But there is a lot of good plants. Checked it. Oh, it's uplink, so there is no sneaking. I think I killed myself. That's a downside of explosive. I forgot I put explosive. I shoot it up close, and that's what happened. I shoot myself down. The good thing about daily ops, all enemies drop lots of ammo. So if you ever need to farm ammo, daily ops are really good. Especially if you create like don't hit yourself build, where enemies just die. And you run uplink and you just stand in one spot forever. And enemies keep coming at you and generating ammo. That's like passive ammo generation. Even if you don't complete daily op. Those are explosive enemies. So that what can kill you too. They do explode after they die. I like this blue animation when looking down the scope. It's like diamond shape being created when you fire it. Quite cool. And now I'm getting 2 stacks of onslaught per shot. Because it's explosive, so that's a plus. Oh, fall down. The only one running the shortcut. Invisible enemies, so that's the worst ones. In dark alleys, invisible enemies. Oh, someone did purchase stabilizers. I was wondering if stabilizers gonna sell. Where are they? First one. More than one. Honestly, in this situation, Harpoon would be better. I would get one explosion and they will all die. From my testing today, I like the Crusader. It's working better than it was in the past. It's very usable. But the Harpoon gun is way more fun, and in this case scenario it would be way more usable. The Harpoon gun build and Harpoon gun action for those daily ops scenarios. Okay, definitely explosions help to get the cryo effect working faster, and not only cryo effect working faster, but as well onslaught stacks. So I don't need to run reverse onslaught, I can run regular all the time as I'm getting 2 stacks per shot. So 10 shots full stack. It's performing quite good in VATS, but those enemies here are invisible, so VATS performance kind of doesn't matter. One left. And the mini boss in here. Where is it? How am I not hitting it? Basically over it. There. Got you. Complete. I'm full on caps again. Okay, let's go dump the caps. Oh, and Crusader plan is non-tradable, so you cannot buy it from other players. You need to drop it yourself from daily ops or get from Minerva. I think it's the right team here. Super Duper do not trigger on modbox crafting. Or alcohol crafting. There's a lot of crafting categories that are disabled from Super Duper being used. But luckily, the legendary weapons crafting, you can get Super Duper to trigger. That's why crafting legendary 4 stars is a superior method to other methods of obtaining 4 stars. Let's go spend those caps. All right, faster. Spend those caps. This turn. Science wing. Caps dumping terminal. Notes. I only want the good ones, so I can sell them then. Okay, no caps. I'm losing most of the caps from those sales, but at least some I'm trying to recover, so I can give away those recipe plans later. So I don't plan to do anything with those, I will just give that away. I don't need those serum recipes, but it's better to take them and then give away to some people that may need them than just have all the caps go into Todd Howard's pocket. Was there any other weapon that I wanted to test? What are other off-meta weapons? Outside, of course, of the weapons I already tested. The blunderbuss is kind of interesting with fire rate of once per 5 seconds. It's probably the only black powder weapon that can be used without quad. And how much is quad changing the fire rate on the blunderbuss? It's putting it to 10. Probably could be used with one shot per 5 seconds. It's tight though. 5 seconds is quite a bit. One shot per 3 seconds with Harpoon gun, it's like probably the limit. Adding almost twice as much. Pirate Punch. Is Pirate Punch any unique about it or just... It's just a legendary, isn't it? If I would put faster fire rate on it, maybe? That could be something. The blunderbuss. If I go into crafting, the black powder pistol. Is black powder pistol the same damage as the blunderbuss? It's the same. What's the difference between black powder pistol and blunderbuss? The range is 148. Is that the same weapon? With a little bit different look? Anyone knows the difference? What's the difference? Like, there's no way those are exactly the same weapons with different look to them. Or maybe they are. Is that the same as black powder pistol? Am I missing something? I don't really see the difference. Circuit breaker plus nerve grenades. That's an interesting combo. Blunderbuss is shotgun style. I don't know. Does it say anything about shotgun style? It's one projectile. One. You can see it here. It's one. So I don't know. The name is different. Yeah, you got it. The name is different. The name is different. That's true. Energy guns. Anything of metal. Like circuit breaker is quite cool. Circuit breaker that was on the season pass in the past. And circuit breaker can be used with grenades because when you have 0 ammo in your circuit breaker, everything that you throw counts as the last round of this gun, so it will create the energy blasts. Circuit breaker damage goes up to 144. The only problem is you cannot change legendary effects. What's on that? That's on it. The Saltron head I don't even want to test. I'm pretty sure quad is still broken. Is there even any difference between those two? No, just the look. Ultrasight laser, that's something quite cool. Do I have my ultrasight laser somewhere here? The blunderbuss and ultrasight laser. I have my medic's ultrasight laser, but I could switch that. Because it can do damage now. And medic's currently at least not even needed. But before I switch any legendary effects, let's first go for Prime Capacitor. So that's for damage. Then we go for Aligned Sniper, or we want higher AP cost. Let's go for Stabilized or True Sniper. True Sniper Barrel. True Sniper Barrel. Stock probably doesn't matter. Can be True Grip. Long Scope. And there is Beam Splitter. Beam Splitter is needed as other ones doing less damage. So Beam Splitter adds the damage. Focuser will give us some range, but not crazy amount. No muzzle will be best, but Splitter is damage and shotgun. So 2-in-1. Probably cannot cripple really well. Still, that's energy damage. Those tend not to cripple targets. Assaultron Head can display crazy numbers, but it cannot really do them. Before I change anything, let's just take it and see what it's gonna do. Ultrasight, that's probably good as well to farm ultrasight fusion cells. I'm low on them. That should work quite well with that. Because of the scope, I don't really see the light. Only 3 shots now. Yeah, faster fire rate is not helping. I am able to fire too fast. I would need to drop its fire rate to around 10. 16 is a little bit too high. As this weapon, there is a little red light in the middle. It needs to be light up before you fire second time. If you fire too early, you don't have full damage. But let's see if it even does damage. There's bots on parade at Watoga. Okay, I'm coming. I don't even know if anyone ever tested if the raid team provides any weapon durability outside of raid 2. Someone would need to test that. I know it says in the raid, but did anyone actually test? We'll shoot couple super mutants and maybe I can still catch a bots on parade. If not, then not. I will try. I want to see how much damage I'm gonna do with that. First, it's medic, so it should be reversed or regular onslaught. No, regular probably, as that's multi-projectile. Max caps again. Oh wait, it's performing quite well. Oh, that's a legendary. Okay, that this super mutant was cheating, pretending to be a regular one, but it's actually a legendary. But it's still, yeah, it melts quite well. Okay, this I like. It did cripple the head. And it's good farm for ultrasight fusion cells. Okay, let's see if I can join the bots on parade. Too late. I think it's too late. This is fine. Too late for bots on parade. And that's the damage when it's medics. So the damage could have been way better. How much damage if I shoot too fast? A little bit, like 50% less from the second shot if I shoot too fast. Yeah, too fast is not an option, so the faster fire rate is a bad option. What? There is still event? I'm going to check. Faster fire rate is a bad idea if I want to use it like that. I was using that for healing stuff, but I don't know if that's needed anymore. What can we still heal? We can no longer heal the drill. That was taken away. Is there anything that I need to kill? Oh, surface to air. Is surface to air dropping anything useful? On the second star, I could have maybe like a VATS hit chance. If that's a VATS weapon. What's the range on this weapon? Range 243. Yeah, that's decent medium range. VATS accuracy is showing low here, but that doesn't really matter. It's full 100 on here, that's what matters. Need to drop fire rate. And how does it compare to regular laser rifle? I do have regular laser rifle. It's doing less damage. Oh, but it's different spec. That's automatic. Splitter too, but if I would switch to charging, will that be the same damage? More damage? Less damage? They keep adjusting laser versus ultrasight lasers. I'm not sure which one is doing more damage today. We need to go back to workbench. Is there a weapon workbench here? I don't think so. And they're full on caps. Yeah, I should probably just dump those caps rather than do this event. Well, let's go to Enclave. You see what is dropping Scorchby's brains. Yeah, but I have no room in my freezer. So I don't really need Scorchby's brains. If you give me 6 legendary 4-star mods, can I scrap for legendary modules and make you pounders? Yes, Kitty Bear, I absolutely can. I absolutely can do that. No problem. If you give me legendary modules, I can craft you pounders. Of course, legendary modules directly cannot be traded. That's why you just give someone useless legendary mod boxes. Then they scrap it and craft what you need. Notes. Marsupial, Scully skin. Almost purchased all the useful ones. What do they have? Okay, let's go back to the weapon workbench. You can meet me here if you are on my server, Kitty Bear. I'm trying to stay close. Where's there's close to the vendor when some caps are coming my way so I can spend it. There will be weapon workbench. Okay, let's compare. Go under crafting. I prefer ultrasight Gatling laser. It was always more powerful. I think it still is. About energy guns, that was up and down. I don't know even which one is now more powerful. The laser is 115 max out. And where is ultrasight? Here. Okay. 157. Okay, ultrasight is stronger. Okay, Ultrasight is strong. A fire rate of 40 as default, and this one the same fire rate. It just so in the past, Ultrasight had higher fire rate but lower damage, and now they switch it. So they both have the same fire rate, but Ultrasight has higher damage. So in all cases, Ultrasight seems to be better now. So if I would like to give up on medics, yeah, let's give up on medics. Let's redo it. And do I want it in multi-projectile mode on single shot? That's another thing. I'm not sure. But we need to craft. I will go with Furious. See it with reverse onslaught, maybe with single projectile, how it will go. And then I switch to multi-projectile and see how it will go. Two-shot could be good, probably, too. If you want to split projectile anyway, then you could use some of the shotgunner perks. That could have been a way to go, if not Furious. But I want Furious. I want to try the full damage per single shot. So Furious. I want Vad's hit chance. Vad's hit chance. And 4-star pinpointers for it. Furious. I don't want rapid as it's firing 2. Okay, without rapid is fire rate of 6. That's a little bit slow then. So I can either have 16 or 6. 6 is almost 2 seconds between shots. That's not good. That's a little bit too fast. That's a little bit too slow. This gives me almost 2 shots per second, and this is almost 1 shot per 2 seconds. Okay, man. How do I make it so it fires once a second? So it will be aligned with... Maybe I don't use Prime. That will give me a little bit... Okay, let's try. That's enhanced. But I remove prime capacitor that is reducing the fire rate. Yeah, that's the only way. Hair trigger will increase it. I don't want to increase it. Calibrated is not what I'm looking for, so I will go for... which one is high damage? None of them is high damage. So I can go vicious for crit damage and accuracy. Tune beta wave is faster fire rate? Why is this one so much higher fire rate? Speedy capacitor is giving fire rate. That makes sense. Snappy and speedy. They all the same fire rate? Okay, this is a little bit messed up with what is doing what in regards to fire rate. But we just need exactly 10. So we're going for exactly 10. That's what we need. And if I give up on the splitter, that's some damage. If I want reverse onslaught, I would need to give up on the splitter or keep the splitter with 5 projectile and regular onslaught. Those are the choices. Regular onslaught, that will be 5 stacks per shot, 1 shot per second. About 4 seconds to get full stacks. Not bad. Or reverse onslaught and then focuser. And that... Wait. Focuser is giving more fire rate. No, I cannot do that. That's giving me too much fire rate. So if focuser, I would need to go prime. Splitter with this one. Focuser will force me to go prime, so I'm going with splitter for now. So it's very important for me to have exact fire rate, so I don't need to manually pay attention. I can just fire, And as soon as the light is up, I can fire again. So that's how long it takes for it to charge. Therefore, now it's perfect. As fast as I can fire it, that's when it's always fully charged. Are you somewhere here, Kitty Bear? I don't know if Kitty Bear is still here. Did I earn any caps in the meantime? And no, so I can get out of here and try this weapon now, maybe around the fissure site. Since I don't have prime at this moment, let's see how much damage it will do. How much damage without prime? Pretty sure it's loud, so we're not gonna be sneaking here. Oh. Still easily one-shotting them. Okay, so that's quite a solid performance. Where is this Scourge? I don't see it. How much will do versus Scourge Beast? This one-shot didn't register at all, so thank you for that. 0% because she's turning around. It could use a faster reload. Absolutely killing them. No issue. Could use faster reload. Was there any capacitor coming with faster reload? I already have faster reload speed on the last star. Could have used faster reload as it only holding 3 shots. Could be spec for faster reload, to be honest, under perception if I give up a little bit of strength. I could add grounders. Grounded? No. Ground pounders. Oh, in my camp, okay. So I can craft you... You wanted... Wait, what you wanted? Pounders. Okay, yeah, I will craft you pounders. Oh, that's nothing for me. Pounders. Pounders. Now we take 3 points from strength. Three points from strength to perception. Oh. Thank you. Let me drop you pounders. Here's the pounders. Bullies, conductors, gun breakers. Maybe I add those conductors, bullies. I don't know if anyone will buy it, but I can add that to my vendor. Don't necessarily need to scrap it. Did I install the pinpointers on my weapon already? I think I did. No, I didn't. I forgot to install pinpointers. So that gun is running so good without even pinpointers being installed yet. I didn't install pinpointers. That's a little bit more damage. It's Furious, Vatsenhans, Swift. Any of those capacitors comes with the reload speed? Where would that say if there is reload speed? speed is what? It's fire rate. Where is the reload speed? Nothing to increase the reload speed? Was there something to increase the reload speed? Maybe there isn't. What's the best way to learn all 4-star modules? There is no good way to do that. Some 4-stars are learned after scrapping like 20, 30, and some it took 150 to scrap before it learned. So there is no good way, but you can scrap in bulk now. I tested that. So there is no particular difference if you scrap 20 one by one or 20 at once. Blue. So the only thing I can do to increase my reload speed is ground pounder. 30% reload speed. And there's one more perk that could give me reload speed, but I would need to drop awareness. I don't want to drop that. Or I would need to drop Tormentor. But I don't think I want to drop that either. Tormentor is not bad. Yes, you can scrap 4-star modules to learn the plan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We'll add it to my collection. At some point I will need to check this collection, as I don't really want unlimited modules. They are heavy. They are heavy, so when I will have more than 3, I would then be selling them. But only when I will have more than 3, like this is I have 4. I want to have 3 of each, just in case. Oh, Daniel, thank you a lot for another donation. And the message is nuke on robots in progress. Okay, so I will join the robots. So this gun is performing really well. With VATS hit chance added, it's quite a good performer. And those are multi-projectiles, so... so I didn't add... And what I should add, instead of pushing all this carry weight, I just go and add the range for it. Not shotgun champ. Shotgun champ is good too, but not as great as 5 projectiles. It's not as important, but I want the range. Where is that? Love the spread. 30% extra range. And I have 1 point left. What did I do with last 1 point? 1 pointer. There's no 1 pointers. It's nothing really good with 1 point. Add that in case someone else applies bleed to the target. So I don't want to switch everything. How's my cap status? 16k. They're going up again. But there. Oh, I'm over encumbered. My serums must have run out. That the case? Yes. That's the case. Serum ran out, that I was severely over encumbered. Now let's redo the test on super mutants, since I switched so much stuff all around the place. How well will it go? So fast fighter is worth it. Hidden multiplier that works better than... How much points do I need for fast fighter? 2. Okay, I will try it. Okay, I'm skipping Tormentor there. Yeah, that's gonna be better. This weapon have only 3 shots, so I need to reload. Revenge of the super mutant. I will just run power armor. Why do I bother dying? Rejuve. Overeater's Rejuve for immortality. I would like to say that it's not good and not that it... Wait, so what's the difference? Okay, reload. And if I take off fast fighter... I think I need fast fighter. So I need to reload in a second. Yeah, I need it. It's almost exactly a second. So that's how fast I need to reload to have the best DPS out of this gun. Now with the stacks, it's one-shot kill. It's relatively fast with getting those onslaught stacks, so I'm getting 5 per shot. So it's relatively good. But now reload takes around a second, so I'm not losing DPS on reload. And of course my fusion core is dying. Yeah, kill streak, everything, it's one-shot head. Super mutant. It's showing like I'm doing 5k damage. I'm definitely not doing 5k damage. Those damage numbers are lying. If I would be like, super mutants have about 2k health. So from the moment it's showing 400s, it should be dead in one shot, and it's not. Uh-oh. I need to get out of here. My core is almost empty. So to the torus of 400, it's supposed to be one-shot kill, and it's not. So damage numbers are lying. All the people damage are lying, but nevertheless, it's doing really good. I need to grab some fusion cores. Yeah, it needs this. It needs all this reload speed. However, I like it or not to have all those cards. If I want to use this gun, I need the reload speed. Fusion cores. Do we have any on the charger? It's not on the charger, it's in the stash. A sign. Okay, that should be charging here. Do I have science on? I do. Okay, science is on. All the stuff is on. Stuff for crits and so on. The downside is four-leaf clover not gonna work very well with multi-projectiles. That's bugged. Is the nuke going? I don't see the nuke going. Oh, there is. It is going. My bad. I had this off. I'm coming for the event. I have 3 cores. I arrived at the event location. Where's the nuke? Where's the nuke? There it is. Neurological warfare. Now 2 minutes wait time. Hello. How are my caps? Holding. Still have room. If I sell something, there's still room. We can take a look on the history. Who did grab all those 4 stars? Look at this list. So 4 stars. Daniel was buying. Kitty Bear. Kasumi kills. With a mule probably to get all 4. Mandrake. Vinny Vanis. Navy Storm. Riva. Mr. Mag. Pablo Benigno. Mr. Mag again. Vinny Vanis again, returning with some mule. And Mr. Gray. Yeah, they do sell super fast. That's more like a giveaway than sales with this price tag. A lot. So I think I like this form of a giveaway, so it's not really completely free of charge. You need to grind a little bit in game to get those caps to get it. But that's probably a little bit better method than just giving it completely for free, maybe with exception of gating up new players when they do not have caps and you just drop them a welcome package. And then they use it on under-leveled weapons and they will regret it later, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, most people have multiple characters, so then they can have more caps for more purchases. Don't know how good of a boss killer is this weapon, but it's generally good. It's hitting quite hard once a second. Definitely a good weapon to farm ammo if you remember to loot the bodies, as I didn't, and I spent ammo playing with it. So I should be getting ammo with this power. Where are those robots? Oh, they didn't yet. Right. I'm like, everyone is firing. There's no robots yet. Hello. Open the gates for the huge robot. There they are. Massive robots. Emerging. The only problem is I'm quitting VATS sometimes because my weapon is covering the target and switching to 0% when I'm reloading. What if I switch to third person view? Maybe that will be better. Reload will not cover the target. Yeah, that's better. See, the VATS, the new VATS is so broken for this. I'm reloading and I'm covering with my own weapon the target and I'm switching to 0% and dropping VATS completely. That at least works. Now I dropped because I ran out of action points, which is normal. One down. "32 fusion cells." So the dead bodies are dropping a lot of fusion cells. How was it every single wall was closed? Second one down, and the one to go. Where did it go? Where's the dead body? Oh, that was the last one already? Where are the bodies? Okay, area looting for the rescue. We got it. Neurological warfare completed. And that will be it for me tonight. But whenever you will see me online, those legendary 4-star mod boxes will be available until sold out. So there is how many left? There's only 9 left. Okay, they're selling out faster than I ever anticipated. There are only 9 left, so I don't know how many people will be able to get them, but I'm happy that so many of you was able to. Now the shop is closing. Fun with some of the off-meta weapons. There's more of them that can be used. I will be spotlighting a lot of off-meta weapons in the coming days until the embargo will be lifted and I can talk about next update. And then hopefully soon public the server will release and I will know if there is like one thing. We'll see. I want public test server to open to see if I will need to redo all my builds all over again or not. That is what I don't know yet. I need public test server for that. That I don't know. Will I need to redo my builds again? Or are they good to go for the December update? So we'll see about that. Now I wish you all amazing rest of the weekend. Good luck farming or enjoying real life. And see you soon, everyone. Turtle out. Bye. Take care.